Good day and welcome to Xuviate Business Agility Daily, where we help leaders reimagine how work gets done. So today we are going to look at the fourth and last part of the Kanban Lens. In parts 1 and 2, we focused on work and workflow. In part 3, we zoomed out to see each knowledge workflow as a service. And in part 4, we are going to zoom out even more to see the entire organization as a network of services. The following image by Klaus Leopold does nicely depict how an organization in essence is nothing but a bunch of interconnected teams, and a request from a customer will more often than not flow through several teams before the desired outcome or value can be delivered. Even if the team that takes the order is the same one that in the end delivers the end product, the other teams would deliver their respective services to the next internal customer. And the workflows seldom are as sequential as in this image, but rather there often are hierarchies of teams where at places big items get broken down into smaller sub-services and done in different teams, whilst the main workflow might still be managed centrally for that service. Or we even get entire networks of interconnected services where several teams contribute certain steps or services, and these might not even be directly connected, as in the case for underlying services like HR, finance, or IT. Depicting these services end-to-end is often also called value stream mapping. Mick Kersten, in his book, Project to Product, does a great job comparing physical manufacturing to, in his case, the software development processes in particular, but also to knowledge work in general. I am going to be using two of his slides from DevOps Enterprise Summit 2018 here. The one big difference he observes is that for manufacturing generally, the creative and manufacturing cycles are decoupled. He, for example, uses the BMW 1 series, where the manufacturing cycle or tuck time of each step is 70 seconds, while the design cycle is a full year. For knowledge work, we do not have this distinction, and both are combined into one. Other than that, we can, however, learn a lot from manufacturing and how they have integrated production lines that are architected around flow and have been optimized end-to-end to give certain business results. Especially the last 2 points are where knowledge work usually falls flat. We tend to optimize in the silos of our teams and use proxy measures like number of hours logged or quantity of some output, regardless of the need of the system as a whole. It would definitely be beyond the scope of this video to get any deeper into this or discuss the resulting flow framework, but I want to point you to the top 2 layers where Mick depicts the value stream or service network, and then in the top 1 talks about the 2 types of measures we should look at. The first are flow measures, and here Kanban metrics can actually provide many of the answers. But secondly, we do also need to look at business metrics such as value, cost, quality, but also the happiness of our employees. And now to bring this back to the Kanban world and the Kanban cadences. Whilst the service delivery set of cadences is used by every team, the operations review is specifically the place to help us manage and coordinate the different interdependent services. So this was a mouthful and definitely only a teaser. But the actionable tip for anybody, regardless where in the organization you operate, is do view the services you and your team provide through the lens of them being part of a greater network of services, and always ask yourself what the eventual value to the end customer is. This should inform how you prioritize and what you measure. So don't just blindly optimize your own team performance.